You know, I see why people have starting screens. Loading screens? I think that's starting screens. The ones before, like, before the stream when technically they're streaming, but they're not actually, like, there yet. I don't know how to put it. It sounds so weird. Everyone knows what a starting screen is. I think. Anyhow, according to Twitch, we're live, so I guess we're live. That's what I forgot. Okay, so my plan, just in general, was to every Sunday, like upload the videos I streamed that I haven't uploaded yet to YouTube. And I forgot about that yesterday. And then when I went to sleep, I was like, I forgot that. I need to do that tomorrow. And then I forgot to do that today. I will remember it at a certain point in time. When the point in time is, I have no clue, but I will remember it. It has to be tomorrow because I cannot do it Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So it's either tomorrow or it's Sunday. At which point we will have another week's worth of content and me in English. Anyhow, hello, welcome back. We're playing Danganronpa again. I'm sorry about missing Saturday. My head hurt, and like 30 minutes before the stream was supposed to start, my head was hurting, so I was like, okay, let's lay down for a bit. You know, because that helps. And then I woke up 3 hours later. So that was fun. But anyhow, Danganronpa. Yeah, I had plans for Saturday. So we'll do them this Saturday. We shall see. But yeah, let's get back to Danganronpa. This game is getting very long, so the sooner we start, the better. Yeah, I did the School Lifetime Unknown as a save because it was technically already... Oh fuck, I forgot to rename the stream. We are under the wrong name, y'all. This isn't chapter 3 anymore, and this also isn't class trial. I usually prepare this like right before the stream starts, but I was calling my mom and I slightly forgot about this. This is daily life. Yeah. Usually I call her like an hour earlier, around 5-ish, so that I have time to edit this stuff. Apparently I forgot about it because I was literally calling her, and then the moment I stopped calling, I was like, let's press play. So, sorry, let's press stream. Anyhow, might as well start. Hopefully, finally. Okay, as a recap, chapter 3 ended, trial 3 ended. God, Celeste was executed as the killer of Hifumi and Gyotaka, who were the ultimate fanfic creator and ultimate moral compass. Their killer was the ultimate gambler. She was awesome. I will miss her. That's what happened. And right afterwards, Nagi and Kirigiri had a talk. She told him about a secret passage or something she found, secret room. And Nagi was knocked unconscious by the mastermind, I presume. And then now he's like crawling his way around the school, I guess. And he came upon a fight between Ogami Sakura and Monokuma. So that's where we are. Hello Junko. Sorry I missed your message. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Oh yeah, Junko, Oh, that's awesome! Congrats! I guess that's what it means. That's really cool. This is the first one I'm playing, so... These games are long, who would have thought? Okay, Monokuma killed Junko because violence against the principal is strictly prohibited. That's a school rule, and she broke it, so he was like, "Steers of Concreter!" And then she was dead. That was a fun one. Oh my god, you're very good. Congrats. That's a long game. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro, and Byakuya stayed Chihiro's body. Oh! Yeah? I mean, I have been playing it across multiple streams, across multiple months at this point, because I procrastinate so much, and don't stream sometimes. Not the point. This game does take a long time. I don't have, like, everything uploaded on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure just over there I have, like, 6 parts, and another at least 3 I haven't uploaded. Yeah, I have heard they get progressively longer. Actually, I'm looking forward to the next one. Super Danganronpa 2 is my favorite. I like the cast, and I like the ending. I absolutely love Trial 6 of Super Danganronpa 2. It's just a really good one. Yeah, V3 is gonna be fun. Have you played UDG as well, or just these three, the main ones, I guess? And then Mundo got executed. Just, to keep this going. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. Okay, that's actually the shortest of them, I guess, then. And have you played that one as well? Just out of curiosity. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. Yeah, that does make sense. UDG is like a, what was it, third-person shooter, I'm pretty sure. So, that makes sense. There will be, how gameplay have animated. There's a lot of cutscenes, I think. And that brings us up to now. Wait, how did you get here? You were just in the gym! Monokuma and Sakura were just fighting! What the heck, man? Sorry, I had to drink. Yeah, I know. Again, I haven't played any of these games. I just know a shocking amount of stuff. It's the morning, though? I guess it is the next morning. It's just like Nagi was borderline dead, and then suddenly, like, it's the next day? It's just weird. I think it'll be explained in, like, a flashback of this or something. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So, now there's only 5 of us here. Oh, right, 5, because, was it? I feel like the way I saw it was like he was knocked out, then he woke up like 5 minutes or 5 hours later, not clear, and then he just crawled to the fight. And this would be like after that, I think? Because that was all directly after the class trial, and if they're now reacting to the class trial, then this would be like after the fight? 5 minutes, 5 hours, Nagi has no clue, so I feel like time at that point was meaningless. It was more just continuity, right? But I think it makes sense that, like, he saw them fighting, he crawled his way back to his dorm, and now he's keeping quiet, I think. So now there's only 5 of us here. Right, because Jack/Fukawa and Togami don't eat breakfast. They're anti-breakfast people. Which, agreed. I don't eat breakfast. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still... Yeah, flashback. When did I see yesterday? Yeah, that makes sense. It was more like, I was shocked because he was like dying there, and then we just flash forward to the next day. It would have been, I don't know, I guess it would have been hard to show like what happened next, because it's like Nagi either feigns and both Sakura and Monokuma ignore him, or someone carries him to the nurse's office. But it was just a strange like cut that we're in this like super, serious, I feel like, action scene, and then it's just the next day. It was just a weird jump. Oh, he was groggy. The way it sounded to me, because he said like his everything hurt, I thought he was just like borderline dead. He was just, holding to life. That may be my, hatred of Nagi and wanting him to die as soon as possible showing itself. But that's the way it sounded to me, so maybe. I could be coloring this, with my hate-tainted glasses. You can see the taint if you look really closely. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Oh yeah, Monokuma did say that he's got like blackmail on her or leverage or something. Can that be really true? I guess it would make sense that Mastermind wouldn't want to kill him, because if this is, you know, a game, and Nagi hasn't broken any rules, it will be weird? I mean, spoilers, the Mastermind does a lot of things that, you know, don't make sense, and they just want to kill people at that point in Chapter 5. But I guess that makes sense, that the Mastermind just knocked him out and Nagi is just super weak, so he was like, I'm dying! Man never had a migraine in his life. I know you know, it's just, this is weird, but I have no clue how many people are here. So it's just like, hey, maybe someone is seeing this for the first time, the game that came out 14 years ago. So I want to keep this as, like, quote-unquote spoiler-free, I feel like, or just disclose that. Oh, that's awesome, I have 2 viewers, nice! Look, I just work under the assumption that there's no one here if you're not talking. Nice. But yeah, I work under the assumption that no one's here if they're not talking, because I don't know what else to do. So, if you're here and you're talking, I'll try talking back to you, and if you're not, I'll try to make this entertaining anyway, because what else can I do? Otherwise, I would just be sitting here in sadness and depression. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. I just ramble. Okay, Sakura. Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more. Okay. She knows he's lying. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out. Huh? What do you mean in that case? Well, cause look how scary everyone looks. It's gonna be cause you're all fighting on an empty stomach, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up, so let's eat. Okay. Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. I don't think fish and donuts go well together, but again, what do I know? I don't eat donuts. What? It's like the Deep Impact style Meteor Impact Extinction Level event combination of food. What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Yeah. So let's mix them together. Different cuisines for a reason. Still, the till we can't stand up part is the problem. After we're done, we need to go explore. Oh right, after class trial, a new section of the school opens, so we need to go to the 4th floor!
I see.
That's right, since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Well, so we still have Alter Ego. Has everyone given up on the idea of keeping Alter Ego a secret from Monokuma? I get that Nagi outright named Alter Ego during the class trial, but still, it's a bit odd. It's like, hey, we have this one super secret weapon against the Mastermind, and then they're just like, well, let's talk about it in the open where the Mastermind can hear. Oh yeah, this chapter is super sad. Plus, we still have Alter Ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. Yeah, we can give in to despair when we don't have Alter Ego anymore. Good idea, kitty kitty. I think this chapter's execution is the only one I'm not going to give a warning before, because I don't feel it was meaningful. Oh, I don't know what the gift for this one is. I'm looking forward to that. They're always kind of funny. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it!
Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts. Okay, keep it a secret. I want some secrets. Secrets are nice.
You know?
It's gonna be a surprise, and then you're gonna be here and you're gonna tell me I told you so when it's a super letdown. Okay. I'm bad at, you know, hints or clues, so unless you tell me specifically, I'm not gonna get it. So don't tell me specifically. As I said, you're gonna be here, presumably on Wednesday or whenever I get to the class trial, and you're gonna sit there and then you're gonna tell me I told you so. It's lame as all heck. I'm looking forward to that, actually. Okay. Remember, we shall see. Like, when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I was gonna get, I think I wanna get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious. Why so serious?
Well,
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I mean, he was really close to it. He was framed for murder after all. If only Nagi would get killed soon. Framed for murder or not. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die, White. There aren't gonna be any more murders. You are right about that. I'm sure there's not gonna be a single other murder. Huh? What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits...
I predicted it last night since it revealed itself to me from the ether. There's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. 1 out of 5 or almost 1 out of 3. If it's a good day, and if it's not, I guess we're screwed. Yeah, he is. It is what it is. It's more fun when, you know, the characters are more varied. I mean, they don't all need to be idiots with 0 IQ like Naegi. But it's fun when, you know, you have a diverse cast. When you have someone super serious like Giri Giri, and then you have someone, you know, who's happy that he has a 20% hit rate. 1 out of 5. I mean, not to be mean to you, Hagakure, but given that we are on chapter 4 out of 6, I dare assume that you may be wrong. I'm not saying he is, I'm saying that odds are not good for that man. And that's even discounting the 20% hit rate. Fair enough. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Oh yeah, it's not like it's ESP or something or whatever. Of course I'm not gonna get it right sometimes. Not getting it right sometimes means you don't get it in 20% of cases, not that you get it in 20% of cases.
The occult is bullcrap!
I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
so,
I mean, to be fair, not all his predictions are wrong. I mean, this one could be right. If you think about it. Fortune telling is an occult? Right? Think about it.
You got it all wrong!
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as callum mutilation. Oh my god! Where did that one come from? Oh my god. We're like, fortune telling is an occult and he just breaks in callum mutilation. Oh my god. I see it. At that point, just bring up virgin sacrifices. Oh my god. Huh? Cattle? What?
so...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research. I mean, it's not occult, that would be more like science fiction, I think.
Actually...
I know Junko. Is there a significance with the numbers? No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. I was the cattle that was kidnapped by aliens and dissected. Yeah, fair enough. But it's still nice that you have Junko. I will be honest, because of what we find out about Junko in the last chapter, she is by far my favorite in this game. Though actually playing through it, like so far, Genocide Jack, high up there. But I don't think I don't think Jack will be able to be Junko. I may be stupid. I don't get it. I just get the Junko part. Or that you're Junko. Which, as I said, she's the best character in this game. No doubt. I said, I haven't gone on to that part of the game, so we'll see what I think about Junko, you know, in Chapter 6 when I actually play it. But yeah, so far Jack is high top. High top. She's the clear winner is what I meant. God, me and English. I need to stop talking. I feel like I'm just making everything worse. Oh yeah, Chapter 1 Junko is lame as all fuck. Chapter 6 Junko though, she's peak. But Chapter 1 Junko is lame, like, whatever. You get killed because you're stupid and disrespect the principal. Like, he almost blew us up during the prologue. What made you think that you kicking him and stepping on him isn't gonna make him blow you up? I mean, he didn't, but he was close. Keep it a secret. We can talk vaguely, but let's not like 100% spoil it. Secrets. You know, what if there's someone who doesn't know this game? Odds are low, but, you know, I don't think the reveal is so big if you know it before Chapter 6 or the trial of Chapter 6 comes around. Yeah, the beeping sound. Oh yeah, I get what you mean now. As I said, I may be stupid, and also I played Chapter 1 a long time ago. Intense beeping. I get it now, and it's funny, I'm sorry. It all happened one day when I went out to get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% beef. No, they're not. That's very cool that you played and watched everything. Again, I played this is my first time. I keep saying that. That's stupid. Anyhow, I watch it sometimes, but I watch the anime. I watch the class trials because I don't know, the daily life and daily life are kind of boring. I watch the class trials because of that, because they're the non-boring part. But I have a clear favorite. I rewatch some trials of Super Danganronpa 2 and everything else just kind of falls to the wayside. Oh yes, Danganronpa 3, the anime. That happened. What was it? Episode 11 of this arc might have been my favorite because of who dies there. Yeah, and the whole Speak Academy Hope and Despair and... not Hope, Future and Despair, and the one episode that is called Hope Arc. And also there was, Danganronpa 2.5 Komaeda Nagito and the Destroyer of the World. They did! For multiple reasons, but I just feel it's stupid because, spoilers for the Danganronpa 3 anime, I think she should have died. I think she should have just died. Because, like, it made no sense. They were locked in there for like 2 days tops, and in the meantime, the pharmacist lady manages to come up with a way to, like, make it so whoever gets poisoned doesn't die. No, I just feel that it's stupid, right? Because the pharmacist lady in the 2 days they're there comes up with a way to not have them die. Okay, 5 days, but still, like, normally medicine and drugs take, like, months and years to develop, and I get she was, like, super high school level or whatever, but it's still, like, insane because they were in a killing game. She had a lot of stuff going on. I don't like plot armor. I feel like Danganronpa is good with it, that, like, they just kill half the cast and they're done with it. And it just felt stupid that she lived, because, I don't know, she had a choice, right? She had the forbidden action. There. No, but she had the forbidden action that, like, if Naegi Makoto survives the fourth sleepy time or whatever, she dies, which she had a choice to make. If she gets to live or Naegi gets to live, and I feel like it was meaningful because it gave her agency, right? It was like, okay, I know I am gonna die, and I know I'm a leader of this branch or something, but Naegi is like the ultimate hope. He's the important one here, so I should sacrifice myself for him. And then they just revive her. It just feels like it was meaningless, right? That it just went nowhere. Like, if she died, it would at least be she died for something. This way, it was... whatever. Yeah, her action worked because Nagi lived. No, it was right. The thing that happened is that in, like, the 5 days or however much they were... however long they were there, the pharmacist, like, analyzed the drug that they were given, the poison, I guess. And she came up with a way to make you basically go Sleeping Beauty, right? You don't die, you're just in, like, suspended animation. You're just unconscious, basically. And Kirigiri found that on her body and just, I guess, by looking at it, she knew what it was? For whatever reason? Exactly. Like, she figured that out in, like, 3 days or however much before she died, the pharmacist lady. And then Kirigiri came across her dead body, just found a vial and was like, oh yes, this is gonna make me not die. And then she drank it. And she didn't die. But that's not all, right? She was still, like, unconscious at the very best. And couldn't survive if someone didn't revive her properly. So then, Sumiki, the ultimate nurse from SDR2, came in during Hope Arc. And she just saw this presumably dead body. And was like, ah yes, I know how to resurrect her. I don't know this poison. I don't know the almost antidote. I don't know anything about the situation. But in the, like, 5 minutes the remnants of despair were there, she just revived Kirigiri. Which, it's just insane if you think about it. It was borderline magic. It's just they wanted Kirigiri to live, so she lived. And it just, if you think about it this way, it feels to me at least that it doesn't make much sense. Can I put myself on... I cannot. I was hoping I'd go big view, but for some reason, it's not working today. So, that's like the situation, right? And, again, I feel like it's taking away some of her agency. My controller died. I feel it's taking away some of her agency because her choice was very clear, right? You let Naegi Makoto live, and you die. Or, you kill Naegi Makoto, and you get to live. Like, both were valid options. Again, she's a leader of the 14th... She's the leader of the 14th branch. With everyone dying left and right, she would be one of the most likely candidates to take over the Future Foundation. And, she, you know, she's a surprise school-level detective. And presumably a well-respected person at that. And someone who would most likely do very well in a position of leadership, whether it be of the whole Future Foundation or just her branch. And then there's Naegi Makoto, who... is the ultimate hope. He's someone that, like, encourages people to feel hopeful just by existing, I guess. And but he's also in hot fire. He's also doing poorly because, you know, he rescued the remnants of despair that the Future Foundation wanted dead. So both are, I'd say, equally good options. I tried to make them equally good. Maybe I didn't, but I feel both are good options, right? So Kirigiri made her choice. It was like, Nagi gets to live, I get to die. And then... And there's impact, right? Nagi is sad about it, everyone is distraught about it. Not just Nagi, like Asahina, we are sad about it. Nagi almost commits suicide. Somewhat related to that, because I don't feel like he would go this her into it if he didn't want the killing game to end ASAP. So, you know, Nagi almost dies. And then Hope Arc comes around, and everything is bright and sunny, and they restart Hope Peak, and Kirigiri is fucking alive. And it's just awesome. Like, half of the show I just watched was meaningless. Because Kirigiri didn't die, Nagi doesn't have PTSD because he almost committed suicide. And he saw his dead classmates. Nothing. It's all meaningless. Sorry, I feel like I ranted a lot over there. But... yeah, I have opinions about the anime. I've also heard some stuff that the Despair arc contradicts the between Trigger Happy Havoc and SDR2. A light novel called Danganronpa 0 came out, right? And I've heard from people who read it. Okay, people, one person on YouTube. I've heard that the Despair arc contradicts what's it called? The light novel. I'm withholding judgment on that because I haven't read the light novel. I want to read it during the summer. But I've heard that it contradicts the light novel in quite a few instances. So I'm looking forward to that, to see, you know, the anime later. Because after I, like, you know, read the like novel and played all these games, I'm gonna be like, okay, let's jump back again and watch the anime, and then I'm gonna say what I think about it for realsies, because I haven't watched it since 2016, and I was very sad about it back then because I had a fucking diagram of who the killer could have been, and the solution they choose was so stupid. Anyhow, rant about the anime over, I guess. Let's go back to the game we're playing. Okay, Hagakure was maybe kidnapped by aliens because he's a cattle now, I guess. And he went for a hamburger, and then he was kidnapped by aliens, maybe. And so I got a burger to go and head it home.
But
And before long,
the end is nigh!
the sky was filled with mysterious blinding lights. Those were just drones.
Some crazy
this is
beam
actually
came out of
good.
nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
Not the
And
hamburger.
as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart.
Are you sure you just didn't trip and the burger didn't fly away on its own?
One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand.
Sure.
You realize what that means?
That aliens really dislike lettuce?
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
Okay. 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 I love the idea that, oh, aliens were about to steal my burger, but it wasn't 100% beef, so they gave it back. Oh my god. This guy is awesome.
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. Wait, does he mean that cattle mutilation is when you claim something is 100% beef and it's not? I kind of got lost halfway through. I did as well, for different reasons, but I don't think a story makes sense even in one chunk. Welcome back. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
You stink of, how dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine. Huh? That's fine. Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Yeah, let's hope there's no more murders in this murder school. Well, at the least I won't murder anyone. We know you're most likely to get killed in this school, trust.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too. Of course I could never kill any of my friends. See? That implies he could kill someone who is not his friend. And that, I mean, it would be scary, but Nagi seems to think everyone he meets is a friend, so... sadness. We still have Byakuya willing to kill, and we do still have Genocide Jack here. She could totally do it. I mean, she won't because she's an awesome serial killer, but she could. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But
They're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. That is not true! Toko spends at least 90% of her day thinking about Togami. At least 90%. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Yeah, you are weak. Closer to 99? All-Star Apologies is the name of the chapter. That's a nice one. We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find what happened, what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That makes sense. It would be stupid if she thought about him any less than that. Map, and let's go somewhere on the 3rd floor. 2nd floor, 1st floor, 3rd floor of Those Peak Academy. Somewhere on the 3rd floor, so... oh god, I went as far away from the stairs as I could, didn't I? Staircase! Where are you? Wait, I think I found a staircase. I found it! Yeah, I mean, it could be. So now we have access to the 4th floor of the Host Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. A clue to what, exactly? Okay. Hello? Some kind of lag? Oh, it's locked? Well, no good. The door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, it's called Data Center. Ooh, Data Center! But what's behind the door is a total mystery. Let's break in! I mean, I don't think the headmaster would like it, but let's break in! I'm feeling rebellious today. That's a classroom. Classrooms are usually meaningless, so let's not go into classrooms now. If I need to, I will, but they're usually meaningless. What's here? That's a shutter to the 5th floor. What do we have on the right side? Hello, ominous purple corridor. Music. Okay, I was waiting for that to also be locked. It would be funny if every place on this floor was locked. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Only if you want to be a pianist, I guess. Because if you don't have a if you don't play piano, you're fucked. Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. Trellitziner is waiting for us. Is this a grand piano? It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. Just like you, Nagi. I need to talk with Giri Gacha. Oh right, because she did tell Nagi go there, and then he was like... you know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So...
that floor. A trial on that floor? I'm trying to think. I don't realize what you're talking about. Again, I could be stupid. I should disclaim that like every once in a while, right? Alright, I do have a mini map. I keep forgetting about that. Thank you. I just saw the mini map comment. Oh, okay, thank you. About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Well, I did find the secret room, but... Why are you talking about the secret room where the mastermind can hear you? Like, yes, the mastermind already knows you know, but kitty giddy, you don't know that the mastermind knows that you know? That's a convoluted sentence. Why is Kitty Giddy discussing this out in the open? Why was she talking about alter ego out in the open? She's smarter than this! Oh god, I feel like the stupidity is contagious. She spent too much time with Nagi already. She's a lost cause. Someone get rid of her. We need to find a replacement. Well, I did find a secret room, but... as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Is she... Sucks. Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. Okay, if she's hinting, I'll realize this, I guess, like, next chapter or the one after, we'll see. But it just feels like she's giving way too much away to the mastermind for this. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. Yeah, Kirigiri, hope you got to take pictures while you were there. Before Nagi lost them all for you. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay, I already saw what I needed to do. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. Which he did. She did? They did? Okay, both of them, goody. Yeah, it makes sense that since we're going to the finale, she'd start revealing all her secrets. I love that Kirigiri was like, you know what? I expected the mastermind would come after you. I'm actually surprised you're still alive. I thought you'd be dead at this point. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. It is slightly suspicious that you went to the, you know, boys' bathroom and spent a considerable amount of time there. Oh yeah, I know her ultimate talent. She's, you know, the ultimate secret. We shall keep it a secret until she herself figures it out. It's interesting that even though she doesn't know what her talent is, she's still fulfilling it, or just like using it to her absolute maximum. Junko's are great. You know what? I sometimes almost wish that the last trial in Super Danganronpa 2 failed, and they would have actually pressed graduate, so that we would in fact get to see like a world filled with Junkos. That would have been really cool. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. You had to come out eventually. And also, even if they did see you coming out, it would still be suspicious you went into the boys' bathroom. I mean, it would be nice to have it in the sort of way, like, not an actual ending, but more like what happens in Chapter 5 in this game. Like a bad ending. Because SD2 doesn't have anything like that, right? So it would be cool if, like, you could cup the final trial, and it would be like, oh, they all pressed graduate! Well, now you get to see Junko Utopia! And then it's just like, rewind because you failed, and you get another playthrough. Or just, you know, another attempt at whatever you were doing. I feel like that would have been fun, if nothing else. This game's Chapter 5 does. You can either get the bad ending, or you can continue on to Chapter 6. But I'm pretty sure that when you get the bad ending, it just shows you the bad ending, and then he's like, no, that's wrong! And then you just get teleported back to where you made the choice. I think that's what happens. Haven't been there yet. I'm planning to get the bad ending, actually, to see what happens. Maybe I'll actually play the game, who knows? But we'll do the bad ending first. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I mean, I don't know, I feel like it's fun to see, not necessarily the ending itself, but the execution before the ending. And to contrast it to the, like, real one. Yes, that is my true goal, filling everyone with despair. I told you Junko's my favorite character, for a reason. Not necessarily for the despair reason, but still my favorite character. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. Fair point?
It would seem...
Yes, I know, you were full of despair since you were born. But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was gonna get attacked? She told you she predicted it! Why are you so shocked? You can't handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. Okay, sexism. Just because he's a boy, he's not any less susceptible to being bludgeoned to death. Like, lady, what does she think a boy is? True. I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, "You must not leave."
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. Wait, so you had this whole super secret conversation right in front of the cameras, talking about the secret room and alter ego and everything, and now you're like, glance in the camera. We must not talk about this now. Please do keep consistent. I mean, it would be weird if Nagi and Kirigiri exclusively interact in the bathhouse, but at least it will make some level of sense that Kirigiri is trying to keep everything secret. I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Oh, you mean how Nagi pee his bed until 4th grade? Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's... the death battle.
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? I don't know, maybe the camera will be able to see the note? It's plausible. Well...
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me, isn't that what you said before? That is true! Yes, throw his words back at him, he deserves it! You're right. That there shouldn't be any secrets. You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but... there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friends when you don't have the evidence for it. Decisions. Okay, so I can tell Kirigiri about the whole Sakura is a spy thing. But Nagi doesn't want to tell her because he doesn't have evidence for it. We know there's a spy. And Monokuma said she's the spy and she didn't deny it. But he also said he's got like blackmailers and he's threatening people. This is a hard decision. I feel like it's going to lead to inconsequential that there's going to be like the same dialogue either way. But I love you, Kirigiri, but someone's being threatened. I can't. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm also just to backpedal. I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere. And dang, I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere again on YouTube. Maybe I could be wrong. That if you choose the tell her option, Nagi's just gonna be like, I cannot betray my friends, and still won't tell her. There's just like one line of dialogue more or something. Just FYI, he doesn't actually tell her. I'm pretty sure he doesn't tell her either way. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. That's way too many times. And I think you made her mad too, Nagi-kun. Okay. Wait. Minimap! Okay, I am in the art room. Okay, so the information room was over there and that one's locked. And yeah, the data room was... oh god, I'm lost. No, so it wasn't the data room. Oh, wait. I don't know which one that is, but I'm just thinking, was this the data room? The one connected to... yeah, this is the data room, the one connected to the Monokuma. Oh my god. They're totally not selling this game, huh? Okay, I will go there. I will go there. Hold on. I just wanted to check if that is really the data room, because oh my god, that's insane. They just shoved Monokuma's head there and they're like, yeah, that works. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. I know. I just wanted to check the Monokuma room first, okay? The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in there. Out of level. Huh? The door's locked. Damn it! I don't know how to point it out on this map. The you can see the Monokuma icon in like somewhere halfway in the map. I wanted to check that one to see like if the data room is what's connected to it. So it was. So I genuinely cannot show it anyhow. But with just these game, I cannot show with the Joy-Cons, but there's like Monokuma's head right over here on the minimap, and I was like, is the data room connected to the Monokuma head? And it was. So I just wanted to check that. The data room is the room where I went first, and no, I know it's not a Monokuma room, but the Monokuma head is here, and the data room is the one that was initially locked, right? When I went here. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it says data lab, not data room, but almost same thing. So that's just what I wanted to check, since I apparently learned how this stuff works now. I'm in the wrong section again. No, wait, I wanted to check this. There was like a lab here or something. Yay, we found the chem lab! Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So, this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. No, only non-permanent damage. It's fine. Okay, let's check the shelves, I guess. Oh, I check all of them. It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right!
Listen, Makoto, listen! Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina? Just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we don't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have Protein X? Protein Zyme. That's a new one. What's that?
Hey!
A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's called a Thurlum. I didn't know there were better or worse protein powders. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. My prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? Do I need to... Oh, no, I can just leave this area. Didn't I learn after last class trial that I shouldn't leave the areas just because the game tells me I can? Okay, I wanted to go to one more place. So the headmaster's office is over there, so I wanted to go to the office, I guess. I mean, I need to check the floor until someone comes and is just like, hey, stop loitering around, let's do stuff. Ooh, picture! This is the office. But of course there's no hint of any teachers that we normally rely on. Okay, this is creepy. In Japanese schools, I've seen this in manga, so if I'm wrong, blame manga and anime. But apparently it's like a way to bully someone, or show respect if they're deceased. Either way, when someone dies, you put like a flower pot with a flower, not a pot, a flower like vase with a flower on their desk. And all these teachers' desks have flowers on them, which I guess implies that they're supposed to be dead? I could be wrong. It could be just, you know, a stylistic choice, but I feel like that might be hinting something. Hint and nudge nudge. They're all fucking dead and have been for a year now. Hey, could be. But of course there's no hint. Hey. It makes sense. But of course there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. Yeah, there's something here though, and that is a picture! Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture... I mean, it's not, but we have a picture here! Information, it's important! What? Yeah, it's important in chapter 6, but, you know, we need to collect it now before Monokuma steals it again, like he did with the last one. Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of the 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. Ah, don't tell him! Don't tell him. He'll find out eventually. Don't tell him yet. The headmaster doesn't need to know. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling, the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. I mean, no offense, but Celeste isn't smiling. Ah, shh, quiet, shh. We need to inspect it before the headmaster steals it. Don't tell him. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. Oh, you haven't seen a thing. So, does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Havoc Academy? Sure, why not? Maybe they knew each other and someone brainwashed them. Or maybe they were in on it the whole time. Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? I mean, she did know you because you went to the same middle school. Why are you shocked that she knew other people? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. I mean, no offense, but if it was fake, he wouldn't be going so hide. Sorry. If it was fake, he wouldn't be trying so hard to hide that. Because, like, the moment he finds out, you know, about the pictures, he's like, he just steal it away. Oh, this is not important. It's just, you know, an artistic creation of ChatGPT. I told it to, like, put these three classmates together in a single picture. This is what it came up with. Who knew? He was stunned! Oh. Wait, that's my Koro-sensei's laugh. Ignore that. You're fake! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. Evil villain! You've snitched to the headmaster on me. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on! You're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there were such a thing as the Noble Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place! What happened to third?
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true! I asked you a question. Is this picture real, or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. I feel like he's saying something very insightful and I'm not getting a single word he's saying.
it's true.
The picture is real. No more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true. If that's the case, I've already taken a good look at the things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Sure thing, Nagi-kun. Go tell the others that you found another mysterious picture of our three net classmates smiling and laughing in a room with, you know, open windows. That no one is able to corroborate because Monokuma stole it, I think. Enjoy. Now then. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes, there were all five of us. So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Okay, left to right.
Yeah.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff yet, though. there was medicine and health. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. What, poison? They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Taka about the poison, right?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well,
Well, just in case. You know, I'm trying to say, just in case. I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. He can go on the 4th floor by himself and look there, okay? Like, there's no reason he couldn't. Monokuma's not against us talking, he's just against us looking at pictures. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in open... You're in a murder school! Where you are actively incentivized to kill one another. Why are you shocked about the poison? Ugh. That's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Well, duh. Everything is the work of the mastermind in this school, Naegi. Don't be stupid. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. Shh. Headmaster's room. That sounds exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside...
But
Who cares about a stupid
how
lock?
about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. Oh god, that's so mean. Wasn't destruction of the property or whatever against the school rules? Also speak of going against the rules and he shall appear. What was that?
What?
pung pung.
Please continue. Did you say I've got the nicest bun on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Oh no, I didn't.
Hey,
Then
come
what
on
did you
now.
say? Cause I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war and education are trying to start
Your
here?
teacher had such
It's
faith in you.
my room, you
And
know?
This is how you
It
repay
is
me?
now,
With
anyway.
betrayal?
I feel so bad talking over their character lines. That's my room, you know? It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. Do you have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single pair of claws? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it!
I'm not mad. You got it so cute.
What?
You're totally mad.
This is kind of depressing.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, ta-da! You have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. That's a rule now, you jerks. The new rule has been added to the regulations. Is he gone? Oh man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. I mean, you can't break in, but no one said anything about lockpicking. Maybe someone knows how to pick locks? Metal sheets have been attached to all windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
in other words,
Just like everywhere else.
hmm.
Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected though. Fair enough. I assume mainly with Sakura. Sorry, always, so we don't need anything like new from Sakura. Kyoko? She's ignoring me?
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you? Yes? And you guessed right, it is because of an Agikun.
That's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. I mean, I guess. This is bad. So, has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
For serious.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. I'm sorry, that's really sad that your house burned to ground. Did you set it on fire perchance? Can I say something?
How about that?
It's cause my dad was smoking in bed. Okay, that explains that, thank you. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day? Again, you're the only one who saw it. And that's technically hearsay. I mean, we could like say that we trust you, but if we don't trust you, then what you're saying could be totally made up. I'm just saying.
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one.
Huh?
Another one? But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
Huh?
And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering it, the windows. Just like with the first three. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there wouldn't be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand. Yes, there is
What?
more going on here than you realize. Can't be. It's fake. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? I mean, none of them explicitly said that they didn't act in the picture, so like... But I get what she's saying, and yeah, she does have a right to be pissed at Nagi. Fair enough. Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. That's not... It's hard to believe in someone who's dead, okay? Especially with, like, how those people were murderers. What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? She's fucking pissed at you. For a good reason. Like, you also had good reason to keep it a secret from her, but she's still pissed, and rightfully so. I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come
You
on.
really don't get it. Okay. I mean, yeah, I do keep forgetting he's dumber than a brick. I should write that somewhere here. Naegi Makoto, dumber than a brick. As a side note. Come on, guys, stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You may be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
It's like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. Oh my god, I like him. He's funny. You were already ugly enough before, don't start looking uglier, okay? My eyes cannot handle that. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
Just a second.
I'm apologizing.
What the heck?
Leave us alone, you're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true, your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh?
Huh?
Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good. Yeah, their brains are lazy, aren't they?
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery number? I mean, today's lottery numbers would be pretty useful, thanks. He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Algerigo? Did he tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath.
Mm.
Good idea. Mixed bath?
Okay.
Mixed bath. Please do not go into a mixed bath with the people who were peeking on you. That's nasty. That is nasty. Like, the concept of mixed baths, whatever. But, oh my goodness. If Altrigo really did tell him something, I wonder what could have been. Let's just walk across. What else am I supposed to do here? Hey, Fukawa. When I got to the dressing room, Doko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Doko, did you decide to come hear what Altrigo has to say too? She was talking to Gavin.
What's your problem?
I already heard it. With Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We need to talk to our ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog? That's what Master wants, so do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, it's fine if you really want me gone by all means. Jack is here. Yes!
What?
Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Yes! Sure thing, just kneel it from me and beg!
What?
First a Mega Masochist, now a Super Sadist! Hey Jack. You're so cool. Is there, like, I can use this. I should take my glasses out of it. I was hitting myself on the head with my glasses case. I should take the glasses out first. Sorry, Naegi he's a lot. He is a lot. Okay, so Fukawa's standing there, then she's just like, okay, I will leave. She sneezes, very obviously, and then she again, very obviously, becomes Genocide Jack. So obviously, Naegi's like, hey Fukawa, the fuck, you were there when she, you know, sneezed and then Jack is there. The fuck are you talking about? I want to hit my head again on something. I can do it on my desk, but I don't want to. It already hurts enough. Oh my god, he's brain dead. That's the only possible explanation. He's fucking brain dead. Anyhow, Doko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
What? You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg!
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her their old 1-2 combo! One drop your knees, two beseech! Yeah, better than try to knock her out. You won't succeed. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, "Please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop?"
I'm on fire!
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. Oh my god, I'm a grandmaster for abusing me this morning. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and talk. Let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay. Oh, wait, where did Jack go? Oh, over there, okay. Hey, Jack. You're so cool. Hey, Alter Ego.
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. The time has come for us to go to war with the bear. I was starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. Single word was like a sharpened blade wound up. Wounded, I moved to let her take over. Yeah, fuck you, Naegi. Pushes him off the bench. I am the one with the computer now.
So then,
Here we go. Yoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Welcome back, Junko. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Host Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's
I see.
exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Hey,
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of the whole speak themselves.
Huh?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No
It
way!
was the school itself. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
that's right.
It seems the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described the event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
You see,
Otherwise known as the tragedy. It was apparently some kind of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy,
well,
Host Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down. Okay. I need to take a break for a hot sec. I'll be back hopefully soon. Sorry to leave here, but my mom's calling and I need to see if she needs something. She usually doesn't call. Okay, I'm back. This was a slightly longer break than I expected. I swear this was not intentional. My mom called me and she doesn't know I stream, like, in general, so I cannot just tell her, hey, I'm in the middle of a stream. We had a fun conversation about my grandma. It was fun. So, just long story short, I read her the TV program for what they play in TV, like, from 8 to my grandma. And she was like, oh, I could watch this or I could watch this, and then she just, every time she does that, she just forgets about all of those and goes to her save option on the one channel, which is like, oh god, what is it in English? I don't know what it's called in English. I think it's the same as in Czech, but it's NCIS. It's just like the marine crime solving stuff. Whatever, they play that every day, so it's just her save option and she just forgets about it. So my mom was telling me that I was right, that she did in fact forget about everything else she wanted to watch. Anyhow, let's go back to the game after, 10-minute hiatus. Oh god. Housepeak was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down. Alright, Altrigo was telling us about the tragedy, otherwise known as the biggest, most awful, most something event in human history.
I
The
see.
biggest and most awful event in human history, maybe? Anyhow. I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. Are they? I mean, I guess maybe kind of ish. What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Housepeak to shut up. Whoopsie. Shut up, Housepeak! From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
Why would Housepeak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Gyoko had typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was...
Sorry.
Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. And that's all he said. Can we stop gendering alter ego? It's a computer program.
What?
They, welcome Aboon! I remember you watched all of my Pokemon content and then I dropped off. I'm really sorry about that. But I'm glad to see you again. Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing. Well, I'm glad the Mastermind wasn't stupid enough to leave a file called Answers to All Your Questions for Altrigo to open. I'm glad it wasn't just me. But I hope you enjoyed this. I just came back from like a 10-minute break because my mom called, so yay, great things to do during a stream. Just stuff for 10 minutes. Anyhow, as I said, I hope you enjoyed this. This is like the, I'd say, boring part of Danganronpa. There's lore, but it's not the like exciting class trials. It's just a lot of talking, so I tried to do voices to make it more exciting. I hope that you like them. It would appear so. Disappointing.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
So,
There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the Mastermind. The Mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the Mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, that I don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hopespeak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hopespeak headmaster. So, that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. Oh, okay, I can give you a brief summary if you don't know this game. Just most people that come here apparently know it, so I'll give you a brief summary of what happened. So this is a light novel, mainly, which means for most of the game you just click and read the text, and sometimes you explore the school. The fun part about this is that we have class trials where, they're action-packed, so those are the ones I'm suffering the most during because I'm really bad at the gameplay. Anyhow, the concept of this game is Hey Junko. I'm just explaining this game. So, basically, at the start of the whole thing, we play as Naegi Makoto, and we get trapped in this school, Havoc Academy, which is a school for super talented people, and Naegi, who's a lame normie. There's 15 of us, and we get trapped in this school and get told by our plushy headmaster Monokuma that we must kill each other in order to escape, and only someone who kills another person, another student, and escapes, like successfully lies to everyone at the class trial and doesn't get convicted as the murderer, get to escape this academy. We are currently on chapter 4, which means that so far, a lot of people have died. We had 3 class trials. In the first chapter, Maizen and Saika, our almost sidekick, was killed by the baseball player Guata Leon. Before the class trial happened, our other classmate, Junko, we have her in chat, our other classmate, Enoshima Junko, the ultimate fashionista, was like kicking Monokuma and stepping on him, and Monokuma was like, violence against the headmaster is strictly prohibited, and he killed Junko. So that's 3 people done in the first chapter. Second chapter, ultimate bike gang leader, I think that's the name, kills ultimate programmer Fujisaki Chihiro, and gets executed. That chapter is pretty uneventful. Moral compass guy, that was his talent, ultimate moral compass. They all have talents. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. Anyhow, ultimate moral compass was like besties with the bike ganker guy, so he's like super depressed. Come chapter 3, alter ego is the thing. It's an AI created by the ultimate programmer Fujisaki Chihiro. It also just so happens to look exactly like Fujisaki Chihiro, so this is what they looked like. And long story short, there's like a murder big over alter ego, and there's another murder. So that was a very bad explanation. 2 guys are fighting over the computer basically, and then a girl comes in and she's like, yes, I shall be the mastermind now. She tricks the ultimate fanfic creator, who was a total dumbass and is also into 2D girls, and I think he might be the biggest pervert ever. But anyway, she tricks him into killing the ultimate moral compass, and then she kills, the fanfic creator, because she's not stupid enough to have accomplices. But we see through her, and she's the 3rd one to get executed. And here we are now. We're talking to the computer. One of our classmates may be a spy, but we're not sure. We pissed off the ultimate unknown talent, Kirigiri Kyoko, because we wouldn't tell her the secret we are keeping, which is about the maybe spy person, and also there's a serial killer among us, but it's fine because she hasn't killed anyone yet. That one was a statement. Anyhow, we just found out thanks to the computer that has been looking into the files on said computer, because apparently no one else knows how to click enter. We now know that the reason we are stuck in this school is not because some psycho kidnapped us, it's because the school itself kidnapped us, and we're just like, stay here for all eternity, because something called the biggest, most tragic event in human history, otherwise known as the tragedy. I think I might be missing a few words in the title, but it happened, and we don't know what it is, but we know it happened, and it happened a year ago, so now we're stuck in the school. But none of us had any clue it happened, even though we, came to the school like 3 days ago. So what the fuck is going on? I think that might be the rundown, and I think I might have confused you. I'm really sorry. I tried giving a sensible rundown, and I don't think I did. Anyhow, I hope you like it. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll try to explain it better than I just did, and my controller is dead again. It's not dead, just if I don't move it often enough, it's, deconnects. I don't play with controls normally, so this is a shocker. But yeah, let's keep playing. So, alright. The person who okayed this whole thing was the headmaster of the Havoc Academy, so it's very plausible that the same headmaster is the mastermind. That is what Alter Ego's saying. Okay. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. He's not. Okay, the headmaster is in the school, but obviously it's not some lame guy in his 30s. It's our favorite headmaster, Monokuma. He's the headmaster. Okay, I see where they're going with where they're coming from with the headmaster being the mastermind, but also there's no way, you know, the actual headmaster guy is the mastermind. Monokuma would never show his child on the headmaster. Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? That does sound sensible, yes. Oh yeah, the reason we're discussing it in the bathhouse is because this is the only place without cameras. Just FYI, I just remember that.
Perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
For serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we gonna do? I'll find a way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. Shush! We have people who don't know what's going on in the chat now. Shush! Don't spoil anything. We have to be secrety. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seems to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over.
Here.
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of the keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead.
huh?
What?
Um,
I see. Certainly, I knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I see.
Done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. Oh no, I'm depressed. I'm so sorry, Alter Ego. Oh, that's sad. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
but
I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry, but he is just a computer program, right?
well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. Yeah, makes sense. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? No, but I do tell my phone good job, it didn't die every time I drop it on the floor. Which happens a shocking amount of times. It happens very often. It doesn't happen every day, but then it happens multiple times a day. So it happens very often. And my phone is very good at not dying. That's a tangent. Well, no? But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I felt the same way. Hey, come on! It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But, you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right!
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I don't know about that. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. And there's no problem calling him a friend, right? A friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So
anyway.
What?
You go kitty! Screw this guy! Dumbest person in the whole group, which isn't a lot because we have Nagi here. So anyway, that is the total smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where. Oh my god, that's so relatable. I do that sometimes too, that I'm just like, oh yeah, I heard this somewhere. Where? No fucking clue. YouTube, I guess.
hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Oh yeah, we also pissed Kitty because we told our friends tell each other secrets and then we didn't tell her our secret. Whoopsie. You really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said once more. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope Speak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well...
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? Hopeless is a new one. It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe it that way. What about you guys? Despair Hope, Despair Hope. Oh, speaking of, there's a song called Despair or Hope. It's Enoshima Junko's character song. You should listen to it. It's on YouTube. It's really good. Just because you reminded me of it. I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope Speak.
at the very least,
If nothing else, it must have been some kind of it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
What?
Maybe all the students were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Could it be...
That maybe they covered it up. And that would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that. Who do you think covered it up? It was the government,
Anyway.
obviously. Maybe, but right now there's only one path to us.
so
We have to find the headmaster of Hope Speak Academy.
correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what,
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko, when she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well,
But even that is a problem, not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Well, our business here is done here. So for now, we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea.
Yep.
And the lame one's back.
Huh?
Is it really that dusty? I mean... Oh no, I'm not riding anymore. I'm not guarding it. Becca's gonna be so mad at me.
whew,
Let's avoid getting involved any further. Call. But as we left dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. Hello, headmaster.
ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pound pounding away. It's pounding with
me
anger. You're not so mad about the whole breaking into that master's room thing, are you?
Bzzz.
Oh, that little matter doesn't matter. I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but it doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm really angry!
My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please!
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra.
Boom, boom!
Etch this on the wall of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
Fang? Be careful, he just chanted an incantation of devastation!
Huh.
No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what was he talking about? Nighttime. Maybe? Oh yeah, it is nighttime.
This is a school announcement. It is
We go
now
sleep.
10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I love the nighttime announcement so much.
Correct.
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
it's true.
Well then. In that case, time for bed. Hey, democracy is dead, I guess. 2 people out of like 5 here said, yeah, let's do something, and they're all like, yeah, why not? Democracy is dead. So, everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious for the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. God, mister, I don't believe anyone would kill for $10 million. In Monokuma Theater! Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became there! At first, I was a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer. When she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself, but someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, I think we could do a tiger prawn on... You think we could do tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma!
Wonderful origin story. Cheers for the headmaster. I'm trying to clap here. Morning, 7 a.m.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. Oh god. Yeah, let's go to the dining hall, why not? Can I not fly there? Oh god, I want to fly to the dining hall, Nagikon. But I guess I need to meet someone in the corridor. No, do I not? What the heck is going on? No one here as well. Huh. Odd. Hello, Asahina. It was breakfast time. When the fuck did you come in, Asahina? You weren't here. You were outside like before I came in. What is this teleportation magic I'm not privy to? As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh, Boko?
What's your problem?
What, do you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Oh, no, don't look at me! I think he's just surprised to see what the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? It feels that you like girls to have some meat on their bones, so... I'm gonna start eating, I'm gonna force it down my stomach. I'm going to eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose!
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come back later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide anymore. Yeah, she's not. Fuck you, Naegi, she hates you. I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty president, dirty of Dirtland. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that.
What the
Oh,
heck?
shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? You'll make me pee myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Huh?
Oh my god, what the fuck is this conversation? Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go on out of your list club meetings. Hey, knock it off! I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight 6. Only puts us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop it! You like me to stop it into your sweaty hands gripping? Going for all the extra credit, your screams are like the screech of a violent blackboard. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another. Yeah, she was a novel author before this, so, I have a theory that she wrote maybe not PG stuff, maybe a lot of smut stuff.
Bastard!
So would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Yes, her bodyguard. You go, Sakura. Bodyguard your girlfriend, I guess. Glory.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Doc alone. She's getting a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, young Kyoko needs to make up already, you know? What's not gonna be that easy? I fucked up. Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had the chance to talk to her about what I saw. If for anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Hello, Sakura. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. You need Makoto. Don't care about who they are as long as they got the right equipment.
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed to a wild beast. Prime Minister One Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me?
Well,
Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last 2 days. Is the secrets you're keeping? Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that from her epic battle with Monokuma? It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure protein shake and some sleep will get me back.
You
on my
got
feet.
it!
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff. Maybe? I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you this. I can't tell you if it is or not. It's not bad, certainly. But maybe, like, too much of everything is harmful. You guys, like, worship protein. It's like your god or something. Yeah,
Okay.
they were so happy they found a high-grade protein in the science lab. Because apparently the stuff in the warehouse is dog shit protein. I have no clue what the hierarchy of protein is, but apparently they found the, like, golden land. Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kinda nervous.
Huh?
Did you never eat in your life? Oh, how come?
What's your problem?
I didn't usually eat in front of other people. Fair enough. Since I was a kid, I eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
Huh?
You had 2 moms? What? Just how things work. That's like a serious issue. So they had a polyamorous relationship. Deal with it. Just let it go. You're asking for more trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me like that with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that! Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. I love Naigi's just like, you know what? I don't want to involve myself with whatever's happening over there. Let's just eat. Food it is. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. Yeah, you do fucked up, Naigi. I scarfed on breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. So that Kyoko can go eat breakfast. I'll have to wait until tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But in a way, I'm kinda relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Okay, and for today. I know the, daytime hasn't finished yet because we haven't found a body yet, and we went for a while, and we don't even have a motive yet. But I'm getting really tired. I have for the past like over an hour, so I think this is a good place to end it with free time starting, so we can continue this, I'm not sure, tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know if I want to do this tomorrow, but I will continue this sometime this week, so FYI. And yeah, so this is it for today. I will be back tomorrow. Not sure if it's with Danganronpa, but I'll be back with something. So I hope you join me then, and also hope you like this. It was fun for me. I got to talk with people in chat, so that's nice. It's always nice talking with chat. I could try that. I never rated anyone. I don't watch streamers. God, why did I turn on the sound? Yeah, we could rate someone. It's just the 2 of us, but you can send their Twitch handle into the chat and I can do that. It would be nice to do, I think. Yeah, just... Okay, let's look it up. Copy? It's handy dandy that I have Stream Manager on my phone. Okay, God, I went out of Stream Manager and that was the wrong thing to do. Okay, give me a moment, I need to figure out how to rate people on my phone. No? Yes. No? Maybe? Are you? No, that's a stream marker. Quick actions. Ray channel is the floaty thingy, okay. Sorry, this is really embarrassing. Okay, we can rate them. Yeah, I have it. So, thanks for joining. As I said, I'll be back here tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope to see you again tomorrow. And bye-bye. We're rating now. Hopefully that worked.